The future of artificial intelligence is not being built in flashy offices or social media headlines. It is being built inside microscopic silicon chips hidden inside massive data centers running day and night. And for years, one company controlled that power, and that company is NVIDIA. But every empire eventually faces a challenger, and this is the story of the challenger. This is the story of AMD. In today's world, artificial intelligence is the new electricity. It powers chatbots, recommendation engines, autonomous vehicles, military simulations, financial models, and even the videos you watch every single day. And behind all of it, there are chips. Not ordinary chips, but advanced GPUs designed to handle billions of calculations every second. For a long time, NVIDIA dominated this space. Their CUDA software ecosystem locked in developers. Their GPUs became the gold standard for AI research. And when the AI boom exploded, NVIDIA stock skyrocketed. Investors rushed in, Wall Street celebrated, and headlines declared a new king of technology. But while the world was busy celebrating NVIDIA, another company was quietly preparing a comeback, and that company was AMD. Advanced Micro Devices, also known as AMD, was founded in 1969, and for decades it lived in the shadow of giants. It competed with Intel in CPUs and with NVIDIA in graphics cards. Sometimes it won small battles, but most of the time it struggled. In the early 2000s, AMD tried to expand aggressively. It acquired ATI to strengthen its graphics business, but debt piled up, products underperformed, and competition intensified. By 2014, AMD was on the edge. Revenue was falling, losses were growing, and many analysts believed the company would not survive. Its stock price collapsed, investor confidence disappeared, and employees faced uncertainty. It looked like the end of the road. But then something changed. In 2014, a new leader stepped in. Her name was Lisa Su. She was not a marketing celebrity. She was not a flashy public speaker. She was an engineer with deep technical knowledge and a clear vision. Her strategy was simple. Focus on high-performance products, rebuild credibility, invest in innovation, and never chase short-term hype. Instead of trying to win everywhere, AMD focused on doing a few things extremely well. The company redesigned its CPU architecture from the ground up and launched Ryzen processors. Ryzen shocked the market. Performance improved dramatically, prices were competitive, and suddenly consumers had a real alternative to Intel. Gamers noticed, content creators noticed, PC builders noticed, and slowly AMD began to regain trust. Revenue stabilized, margins improved, and investors started paying attention again. But the biggest opportunity had not yet arrived. Then, artificial intelligence changed everything. The rise of deep learning, large language models, and generative AI created an unprecedented demand for computational power. Data centers expanded, cloud providers raced to build AI infrastructure, and companies across the world needed advanced chips to train and run AI systems. And once again, NVIDIA was in the perfect position. Its GPUs were already optimized for AI, its CUDA ecosystem made switching difficult, and developers were comfortable with its tools. NVIDIA became the backbone of AI training and inference. Its valuation crossed historic levels, and it became one of the most valuable companies in the world. But rapid growth created pressure. AI demand exploded faster than supply. Companies struggled to secure enough GPUs, prices increased, and customers started looking for alternatives. This was the moment AMD had been preparing for. Instead of copying NVIDIA directly, AMD focused on building competitive AI accelerators designed for data centers. The MI series chips were engineered to deliver strong performance with better cost efficiency and open software compatibility. Large cloud providers began testing AMD hardware, enterprises explored diversification strategies, and investors realized something important. AI infrastructure should not depend on a single supplier. Competition is healthy for the market, and AMD positioned itself as that competition. The battle was no longer just about gaming GPUs. It was about who would power the AI revolution. Inside data centers, racks of servers run complex machine learning models. Electricity flows through thousands of processors. Cooling systems work continuously, and every millisecond matters. Performance per watt, efficiency, and scalability determine profitability. AMD understood that enterprise customers care about total cost of ownership, not just raw performance, and by offering competitive pricing and improving its software ecosystem, AMD started carving a space in the AI conversation. However, challenging NVIDIA is not easy. NVIDIA has years of ecosystem dominance, developer loyalty, and strong partnerships. Switching infrastructure requires time, training, and risk tolerance. So the question becomes, can AMD realistically gain meaningful market share in AI? History suggests that technology leadership can shift. Remember when Intel dominated CPUs almost uncontested? Remember when smartphones were ruled by companies that no longer lead today? Innovation cycles move fast, and companies that adapt strategically can surprise the market. AMD's comeback under Lisa Su proves resilience matters, long-term thinking matters, and engineering excellence matters. Financially, the company strengthened its balance sheet, reduced debt, improved gross margins, and expanded into data center markets which offer higher profitability than consumer hardware. Investors now evaluate AMD not just as a gaming chip company, but as a serious data center and AI contender. Stock volatility remains because expectations are high. When AI demand rises, shares surge. When concerns about competition appear, shares fluctuate. But long-term investors focus on structural trends. Artificial intelligence adoption is still in early stages. Governments are investing, corporations are integrating AI into workflows, and research institutions are pushing boundaries. Computational demand is expected to grow significantly over the next decade. That growth creates room for multiple players, not just one monopoly, and that is where AMD's opportunity lies. Beyond hardware, AMD also invests in software optimization, because in AI, hardware alone is not enough. Frameworks, libraries, and developer tools determine real-world performance and adoption. Strategic partnerships with cloud providers strengthen credibility. Enterprise clients value supplier diversity, and geopolitical considerations also influence semiconductor strategies as countries aim to secure technology independence. Supply chains remain a critical factor. Semiconductor manufacturing depends on advanced fabrication plants and global coordination. Disruptions can impact timelines and margins. Therefore, operational execution is just as important as product innovation. AMD collaborates with leading manufacturing partners to ensure access to cutting-edge process nodes, which improves performance, efficiency, and competitiveness. Still, risks exist. AI demand could normalize, valuations could compress, competition could intensify, and technological breakthroughs from rivals could shift momentum quickly. But opportunity often hides within uncertainty, and companies that prepare during downturns can capitalize during expansions. The semiconductor industry has always been cyclical. Booms are followed by corrections, yet long-term demand trends continue upward, driven by digital transformation, automation, cloud computing, and now artificial intelligence. AMD's strategy appears disciplined, measured, and focused. Rather than promising dominance, it aims for relevance, sustainable growth, and technological credibility. If AMD captures even a modest portion of AI accelerator demand, revenue impact could be substantial because data center chips command higher prices and stronger margins. Investors watch earnings reports, product roadmaps, and partnership announcements closely because each signal hints at whether AMD is gaining traction in the AI arms race. Meanwhile, NVIDIA continues innovating, launching new architectures, improving interconnect technologies, and expanding its software ecosystem.
The competition pushes both companies to move faster, innovate harder, and deliver better performance. And ultimately, customers benefit from competition through better pricing, improved efficiency, and accelerated technological progress. This story is not about declaring a winner today. It's about understanding a dynamic industry where leadership can evolve over time. AMD was once dismissed as a struggling underdog. It rebuilt itself through engineering excellence and strategic patience, and now it stands at the edge of one of the biggest technology shifts in history. Artificial intelligence will shape economies, industries, and daily life, and the companies that power AI infrastructure will influence the future of computing. In that future, NVIDIA may remain dominant, or AMD may significantly close the gap, or the market may support multiple strong players sharing global demand. What is certain is that the AI chip war has only begun. Billions